All right, we're gonna call Duncan.
He better answer.
I know that would be a bummer if
Do you know
didn't.
Duncan?
I've met him once.
You do all the talking.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Do you have Eddie Ift's phone number?
Who?
Eddie Ift?
Who is this?
It's Jim Jeffries.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's going on?
I don't have Eddie's phone number.
But I need it. I only have his Australian number.
You son of a bitch. Who do you think you're calling? What is this? Am I being recorded for that shit show, The Bone Zone?
We're not saying the name of the podcast.
Yeah, don't say the name of the podcast.
Oh, really? Why? Illegal. This is an illegal recording. Your show sucks. Nobody even listens anyway.
Oh
No, Randy seems to think between 8,000 and 10,000 people listen.
Yeah, we actually just talked about that.
That was.
Oh, really? Well, guess where I'm at, you shit fucks.
How many?
Oh, hold on. Let me
have?
guess. You're at the AIDS hospice.
What?
AIDS hospice. Getting your
Yeah,
AIDS medicine.
That's so funny. That should work for your drooling mongoloid retard fans. It's so offensive.
Death Squad for life.
I'm at a meditation retreat in Hawaii with Ram Dass, so you guys can suck my
With who?
dick.
Ron Lynch?
Ram Dass. Ram Dass.
Hey, how many listeners does your podcast get?
None of your beeswax.
Eddie Ift.
What do you
Okay,
say?
tell me if you think this is a lie. Eddie Ift told me, I did his podcast when I was in Melbourne, and he said that he gets 145,000 listeners a week.
How many episodes does he put out a week?
I don't know. One?
If he puts out 145,000,
So you don't think that's true?
I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
How many podcasts does the biggest listener get? The most popular
The biggest
listener, how many
listener- the
podcasts
biggest
does that
listener?
get? Yeah. The most popular listener, how many podcasts does it get every week?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
The most popular podcast, how many listeners? Do you know we're genuinely curious.
It's Alec Baldwin.
That's Sean
What?
O'Connor, by the way. He's our
Hi,
guest.
John.
Hey, what's going on, Duncan?
I didn't know I was getting called up by some hacky trivia contest morning radio DJs.
Well, you are.
Can
So
you play those sound effects?
here.
Here's what I think. This is what I'm sorry. I don't mean to be negative with you guys. I love, everybody knows I love the Bone Zone. Just got my Bone Zone tattoo.
Well, hey, we just said don't say the name of the podcast on our podcast. We'll bleep it.
Okay, yeah, we'll bleep it.
I don't know, man. It's really impossible to say. I have no
Sorry.
idea.
I thought you were about to say the name.
Bone Zone.
Oh, you
Oh,
bitch.
Bone Zone. Bone Zone.
No,
Bone
no,
Zone.
no.
Bone Zone. Bone Zone. Bone Zone.
Hey, if we
Bone Zone. Bone
if we were a dumb show, would we play all of our sound effects at the same time?
I don't think so.
Is Eddie Ift? I'd say probably. What is Eddie Ift's show about?
Well, it used to be him and Jim Jeffries, and it was called Talking Shit. I actually haven't listened to it, and I think only Eddie does it now without Jim Jeffries. And I did like a live thing in Australia with him, but that's no way to really gauge how the podcast usually goes. But I think it's like every other podcast. They just have people on, and then they talk about stuff.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know, man. My podcast gets 3 million an episode.
That's a lie.
So I have no idea what Jeffries get. I thought Jim Jeffries died in the 70s.
No, that's Jim Croce.
Oh. I don't know what he gets.
It's a common mistake.
So where are you
I
at?
don't know, man. I don't. What?
Where are you right now? You're at some kind of what is it, like a
I'm gonna
march
make-
on Washington for gay marriage rights because you want to marry your goddamn fucking dog?
I think that'd be a noble cause. I wouldn't have anything against it. I don't
Really?
know.
You think a man
What do you
should be
mean?
able to marry another man? Really?
I think, yeah, of course.
Read your Bible, bro. I know you're just saying that because you live in Hollywood and you're like a liberal Hollywood guy who likes to stir up the shit, but you know and I know that it's unnatural for two men to get married. And honestly, really, and this is an honest question, if men can marry men, then who's to stop me from marrying like a sofa cushion?
Mm-hmm.
Some
Because
of my best friends are black.
so what, you want to marry a black guy? You see, that'll open a whole other can of worms because once they let like regular gay guys marry other regular gay guys,
They start letting black people get married.
who did that? Are you gonna talk to Sanjay Gupta about all this on your retreat?
That's not what he said.
I thought you said you were there with Sanjay Gupta.
I get a lot of Sanjay Gupta in my eyes.
Who did he say?
Ram Dass.
Who's Ram Dass?
One of the Wu-Tang Clan.
That's I think it's old computer terms. Ram Dass.
Oh, it's the computer from War Games
Yeah.
with
Oh,
Matthew
okay.
Broderick and who was the chick in that movie with Ram Dass and Matthew Broderick?
Ali Sheedy?
Ali
Got it.
Sheedy and a monkey. Oh no, wait, that's Project X.
Yeah. The Project X is the monkey. So wait, he is in Hawaii
The
at a
old-
meditation retreat with the computer from War Games.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. This
Open your mind, bro.
This American Life has 1.8 million listeners, but that probably counts the radio.
This is Duncan Trussell. Got prank calls for the Bone Zone, Bone Zone, Bone Zone.
Oh, wait,
And
that's a secret. All right, well, give us a holler when you get back.
You can listen to my podcast, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour at Duncan Trussell.